Hey there, friends, it's Oliver, and in this video I will tell you why you should all do foil. I'm talking to you, Hemaists of the world. Okay, if you do longsword, which is probably the case, it's not that important for you, but you can watch this and blame your saber friends. The foil is a training sword for the smallsword, or the later dueling sword. A foil was never ever a sharp and pointy weapon. Foil is also a discipline of modern Olympic fencing, but I'm not talking about that. Why it's there next to the épée, it's a totally different story thanks to France. In Hema, so historical European martial arts, there is a big scene of sabre. Using heavier weapons as the one from the Olympics. There is, for example, the British military sabre, the Polish sabre, Italian sabre, which is mostly Rebellion sabre, but there are many more. And there is also a nice channel for French-German sabre. But most of them don't train foil, and this is a huge mistake. I know, it's boring, but it isn't. And the foil stands for all the things Hema doesn't want to be in comparison to modern fencing. But if you want to be a fencer, you have to know your foil, and I will tell you why. The foil is the basic weapon of the fencer. The first you will get into hands when learning this martial art, because it teaches the basics. But it's more than just technique, it is the method, the system, the style you will get tough to understand with the foil in hand. And if you got your basics, the other weapons will be easy to use because they follow the same principles. Just adding variations to it, which depends on the tool you will be using. The saber will add cuts. Fencing with a cane mods the saber because it's not sharp and without a handguard. The bayonet rifle is pure foil but reduced in technique because of its weight. Even pugilism and Savate follow the European style of fighting, which is written down in the foil. Savate teachers back then were fencing masters. If you want to have a deeper understanding of European martial arts, learn foil. This is Hema, and we have books. There are books which starts with a foil before going to saber or other weapons. For example, Joseph Feldman. Read it and don't start with a saber just because you want to do saber. Luigi Barbasetti wrote a fantastic book about the saber, but he also wrote one about the sword. Read it. There are informations about his method you won't find in the saber book because it is written there. There is a reason why there is no source for axes. They will be used as the staff or baton. Alison Wynne and Phillips Woolley tell us that one who has trained foil will have no problem to use a quarterstaff after learning just basic attacks and parries. There are several different kinds of cutting swords, but you mostly won't find a specific book for it because it's all taught in the saber. And there's no knife fighting because it's foil. We do not learn weapons, we learn systems and methods. The basics are taught with the foil. And if you do not want to use the foil, grab a book and read about it. It will be beneficial. Comment section is open, fire at will, and see you in the next video.